Okay, I think it's time that this was done. Because it's time to be truthful here. That's the key thing. The truth will set you free. What I'm going to say are facts. They cannot be disputed because I'm only going to speak facts and objectively. If you do not agree with that, that's on you. Just checking that the door was closed. The Cristiano versus Lionel Messi rivalry is a myth. It's a myth created by the media to come up with a narrative. And that narrative feeds into people clicking on articles, buying newspapers, watching videos, which obviously gives these different websites money because they keep on creating this so-called rivalry. Who wins more Ballon d'Ors? Who wins more trophies? Who has scored more goals? Because by creating this narrative of he wins, it means you keep on coming back, reading, and then they feed into your anger by saying, no, Messi's better, no, Cristiano is better. And if you say the Cristiano is better, the Messi fans will get angry. If you say Messi is better, the Cristiano fans will get angry. And that feeds into a false narrative. Now, this is the truth. Lionel Messi is and has pretty much always been a better all-round footballer than Cristiano Ronaldo. If you look at goal scoring, passing, creativity, dribbling, the ability to play different positions very well, and the contribution over 90 minutes, Cristiano Ronaldo is not even in the same conversation as Lionel Messi. Cristiano is a goal scorer. Especially now, he's a goal scorer. Now let's look at his, when you look at Cristiano's career throughout, at Manchester United, he was a weapon. He was not a better, has never been a better footballer overall than Messi. At Manchester United, he was an incredible, potent weapon. One of the most deadliest weapons the Premier League has ever seen. Because of how Ferguson used him as a devastating attacker winger who had amazing pace, was devastating on the counter-attack, and was a lethal finisher. He was an amazing weapon. And at Real Madrid, he changed his game to become a potent, one of the best goal scorers that the game has ever seen. But you cannot, if you're a football fan, that's the key thing, an objective football fan. Forget about supporting your idols and don't let the media fool you and rot your brain. If you're a football fan, Messi is a better football player. It's obvious. It's not even up for debate. And whenever I just see this on stuff on Twitter and I see people go back and forth and people come up with different arguments, I'm like, you're buying into it. You're buying into the myth because this is what these websites want. They want people to be like, oh my gosh, Messi is better, Cristiano is better, and let's have a debate. There's no debate. It's not even an argument. Because Lionel Messi is a guy who can play on the wing to devastating effect. He can play as a striker to devastating effect. He can play as a number 10 to devastating effect. He can play the free role to devastating effect. He can play as a central midfielder to devastating effect. He has got incredible vision. He can play make. He can create. He can facilitate. He can score his own goals, create his own goals for himself. He can dribble past 3-4 guys and put the ball at the bottom left-hand corner. The guy's skill set is staggering. Cristiano doesn't have the varied multitude skill sets of Lionel Messi. It's obvious. So I beg people, Cristiano fans, you have to be objective because now you've got to make a decision. Are you merely a fan of Cristiano or are you a football fan? Because I'll be real right now with me. I told you, Ronaldo, the Phenom, is my guy. Because of his knee injury, he flopped club-wise. It's true. I mean, after his knee injury, he flopped club-wise. We never knew what Ronaldo could have done if he didn't have the knee injury. But after his knee injury, which gravely affected him, he just wasn't the same player. And again, club-wise, he didn't have a great club career. There you go. That's me being objective. I'm sorry. He never achieved what needed to be achieved at club level. So that's me being objective. And you've got to be objective with Cristiano. If you're a football fan, if you're an honest football fan, you know that Messi is a better football player than Cristiano. Now, if you're a Cristiano fan, and you're a Cristiano fan above a football fan, then of course you'll say Cristiano is better. But if you're a Cristiano fan, you're not a football fan. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a Cristiano fan and a football fan. That's how it is. Because if you're a Cristiano fan, that means Cristiano is amazing no matter what. Therefore, I have no use for you. I can't talk to you. I can only communicate to people who are football fans and say, let's be objective here. Let's be objective here. Okay? Ronaldo, the phenom, he never did it club-wise. He was robbed of being a great club football player because of his knee injury. Club level, he ain't up to Cristiano or Messi standard. That's me being objective. For Brazil, we all know what way your boy did in 02. Before his knee injury, we all know what he did at PSV, Barcelona, and Inter Milan. But I think to even get into a discussion that Cristiano is on the same footballing level as Messi means, I'm sorry, this is me being real, you don't understand the game of football. Because I repeat, Lionel Messi's finishing, vision, passing, dribbling, ability to excel at different offensive positions, and the very fact, and this is the clincher, over 90 minutes, are you telling me that Cristiano is as involved and as influential as Messi over 90 minutes? Can you honestly say a guy who scores 2 goals within the 90 minutes does a pass is better than a guy who constantly over 90 minutes through balls, passes, shots on goal, getting past four guys, creating shots, balls over their head, 1-2s. He's constantly over 90 minutes being a terror to defenders. I'll give you another clincher. When is the last time that you needed 3 players or even 2 players to stop Cristiano? You ask any coach, you never ever defend Messi one-on-one. It doesn't happen. You have at a minimum of 2 defenders on Lionel Messi. So for a guy who needs a minimum of 2 or 3 defenders to stop him, how can that guy be on the same level as a guy who doesn't need 2 or 3 defenders to stop him? See, guys, it's about being objective here. And I think, because this is really aggravating me now, because again, that's the point I'm trying to get to, is that if you just want to idolize someone, fair enough. But let me just know. Because if you just want to idolize someone and this person can do no wrong and he has no flaws, fair enough. Don't debate on football with me. Therefore, you're not a football fan. Because I know for Lionel Messi, bro, you need doing it internationally. And for me, Cristiano, you're a far better leader. You've got far better character than Messi. Because I said to people, in a World Cup final, I'm taking Cristiano over Messi because I feel Cristiano has those intangibles, that character that Messi doesn't have. But based off skill set, a very skill set, Lionel Messi is far greater than Cristiano. And anybody that says it's a rivalry, it's tit for tat, you don't understand football. You don't appreciate football. You're just defending your idol. And that's why for me, people have criticized that. Oh man, why aren't you feeling like this? Why aren't you more tribal? For me, my love for football trumps everything. It trumps everything. Because I love Nigeria, I love the Super Eagles. But when something is crap, it's crap. Guys, I love football too much to simply be subjective and be tribal. Like, I don't care. No. My love for football is number one. And because my love for football is so great, I will be objective. If something is crap, it's crap. If something is good, it's good. And for me, I've been following football ever since I entered out of the womb. So I know when something's good, I know when something's crap. So guys, that's the decision I want to hear from you Cristiano fans. Even from you Messi fans. Are you just concerned with defending your idol no matter what? Or are you football fans and can you be objective?